Alright, looks like we're live. Alright, welcome. Episode 40. We're gonna continue working on the Heavy Module Factory. We stopped working on I wanna say Thursday night? Yep. So we up to constructors, then assemblers, and then manufacturers, and we should be golden. I think this thing is gonna make 15 a minute, and then we'll get to decorate that bad boy and then start working on the next endeavor, which is probably gonna be the weapons factory, but I guess we'll decide when we finish this. This is, by the way, updated train station neighbor worked on. I went to bed when he when RDJ was finishing this, so we can take a look. First of all, this is the Doom machine right there in the corner. If this is unplugged, resin from both this factory and fuel factory will back up and will end power to the world. So that's not ideal. However, train station is here. We got lights. We got ceiling with lights. We got benches. Look at that. Not neat. We got benches. We got zone. Don't walk. Don't run. Or train will run you over. We got awesome shop. I guess for snacks, I assume. Or cyber wagon. I don't know. And more benches right here. And oh, look at that. We got a porch. Lung Busters Club. Okay, that's he made this specifically for me. In the back there is a balcony for smokers. Right there, yeah. Just come to my marker. And right in the back of the train station, on the second floor, on the same level as the train station. Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here, Lung Busters Club right there, lounge. I know. Just, yeah. It's fucking awesome. We got a good view though of our water gens. I put the rail the other way to go meet with our building, so pretty much deploy the rail. I didn't run anything yet, and I did not put the train station there either, but we can take a walk, I guess. It's more or less on the same level as the other one, but I figured we will need a heavy module frame to go somewhere, so we're gonna need some trains. So I ran it across water here. No, I'm doing jumping better than you, but I'm not getting any closer, so I don't know what's going on. Well, if you are jumping off right as you land, oh, I just gained on you a bit, you get a little more speed. So I've been practicing. Yes, yeah. Unless you are just made a mistake, I'm gaining on you. Oh, I just made a mistake, so it doesn't matter. Back at the same distance again. Yeah, and I put all the pillars down. And so the train station is now to the north of us. So there is a turn right here. I mean, not the train station, our factory. So essentially made a turn and make a beeline for that thing. I don't know where we want to put the train station itself yet, so I just kind of left the. Yeah, it's essentially just stops right here. Once we finish the factory and encase the building, we can either incorporate the platform or do something else with it, or reroute this to be somewhere else. But I figured I'll just land it right here, right on the edge, and then we can figure this out. Yeah, makes sense. Other than that, I didn't mess with anything else. It should be taken, so I think we're up to the constructors. 315 pipes right here, 140 pipe right here, and 89, whatever this is. Plates? The fuck is this? Yeah, plates. Okay. Oh, by the way, I found the video very useful today. I put it in general. You should make Satisfactory channel at some point, just for giggles. Yeah, I assume so, yeah, but I did find a video where he stack ranks all of the recipes and why they're useful and shit, and this might explain some of the craziness I do with the modeler. Alright, so... Alright, let me bring... No, we up to the HMF open... You and I are up to the constructors. We need to pop 10 constructors before we move on to the assemblers. So the very top row, there is a 10 constructors making iron wire. So we were debating where to pop those in. In theory, we can pop those things on top of this guy, essentially make a floor above this row of above this row of foundries, and it's going to be in level with this guy. Iron ingots sitting on the deck, I think, below here, if I remember correctly. I think this is supposed to be iron ingots below us, so I think we'll splitting it in three, and in theory there should be somewhere out here. Yeah, one of them is empty. I think it's for that. Where we created it? This is cement. The fuck are they? I'm lost in my own backyard right now. See what happens when you don't play for 3 days? Yeah, iron ingots right here. There's a whole bunch of them. They come into here. Yeah, and we split them in 3, correct. So 2 of them are being used and 1 of them is just hanging out. I'm below. Yeah, below. Yeah, and this is the line which I think is supposed to come out of... Yeah, that's coming out of the 6 refineries and get split in 3 pieces. I think we had home for steel cast plate and solid steel ingots. So this is the last one for the iron wire, 103. So this band right here, I'm standing. Yeah, this guy right here is the unused one. It's not capped on top. Yeah, and that should be 103 going up to something or other. So we can either run it up, like I was saying, or create another row here on the side. I think you wanted a separate building for that. Last time, I'm trying to offer to put 10 constructors. They're not that big. I think they free a pop, so we can probably do 8 easy right here and put another free like right over here. And just do this building, but I don't know. Because this one is 1 floor less than this one. So I'm just saying expand this floor to be above this guy right here. And just put fucking constructors all over the place right here. On this floor and then on the other floor. Or we can do a building, I guess, a row beside that, or a building. I don't know what you want to do. But 10 of them, they're 4 a pop, right? We can probably do 5, so we can probably do 2 of them on the same footprint as the one I'm standing on top of right now. And that guy would come up right here, and we'll just nozzle him up the other way, like back to back right here, and feed him in. But I don't know. Yeah, I was just gonna do. Right, where are you standing? Hang on 1 second, I'm sorry. This is the part of this building, right? So just do them right here. What do we got? Oh, I fucked with blueprints, so solid constructor, because you asked me to do front to front. So now we have front to front blueprints, just in case we want them. Although I'm not convinced that we will, but we have them. Because I started doing originally also front to front in my game, and I almost never used them. Okay, so that's facing back, right? And there is one more tile there. Oh, wait, what the fuck am I doing? This is a subfloor. Never mind. So if this is subfloor, we need 2 more, right? Yeah. Wall, 2, 1, 2. Blueprints, let me try it again. Front to back 4. I tried arranging the blueprints in the order that would presumably make sense, but this thing doesn't want to keep them in the order assigned, and I don't quite know why. I don't actually know. I think it's yeah, I think it's in the order of creation, maybe. Okay, so that's one. It's 2. Right, and I think this, yeah, so there is another space for another tile right here. Let's find out if it will and not hang out. This is the output right here. Yeah, it's right on the wall, but it will, yeah. So we could do this as a S10. Like, if there is no aesthetic objections over this, this is, you know, easy deal. You start getting ideas about this building yet? You're not gonna make it one ginormous box, are you? God game. This is so hard. Okay. Okay, so that's a sub for this guy. Should be okay now. Yeah. Let's wire the other two in. So this is going this way, I think, right? No, front to back. It should be going this way. What? Did I misplace them? Did I? Where is the input? Input from here. Output should be... Oh, no, that's right. Okay, never mind. I'm just stupid. You know? Just trying to figure out the conveyor hole is wrong. I'm like, why does things not add up? Oof. It's gonna be super ugly. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this nozzle and send them this way, I think. A little bit. We'll turn it right there. We're gonna, yeah, well, let's deploy this now and then we'll fix the other guy. Okay, so let's say he lands right here. He needs to be split, right, between the two. Oh, we just make them in circle? Yeah, not a bad idea. Alright, okay. Alright, so is this a straight line? It is, yeah. Alright, so let's switch this guy. Alright. And then he's gonna get fed from the back. Okay. Alright, let's switch this guy around. What? Oh. I want... Oh, the input here needs to be switched. This needs to happen. 5. This. Yeah. Alright, that should populate both. And bring them all the way up to here. Which means we are good. It's only one input, so... let's try to fix this guy. So... like this. Should be okay. As long, I don't see them moving down here though, so I'm not sure if I reconnected it. Still don't see them moving down here, and I don't understand why. What the fuck is happening? Am I crazy? Oh, I know what it is. We did the same thing as we did last time. Yeah. All right. So it should come from here. And I should be like this. So in theory, this should work. And now this should work properly. And it should fit both of them. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, makes sense now. Alright, so this one is fixed. It's straight. They don't butt heads. Bring up this stream and put you in Discord. And your stream, sir, is like, see the chat. Okay. Alright, so okay, so this is good. Let's set the params for this and then run power and then we're good. So we need this thing at 829374. 829374. So we're doing iron wire 82.9374. Enter. Right. 829374. Right. Copy setting. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, nice. Okay. Now we can just get power to those bad boys. And then we should be golden. Did I put the... Yeah, I did. All right. U power. MK2. Fuck, so much smoke coming out of this guy, dude. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. 2. Oh, I don't need one right here. Right, there is no power. This guy right here. Okay, this is good. Because the problem, I can't put power pole there. Because reasons. I need to put power pole right here. Okay, 1 right here. 2. Okay, my power. Okay. All right. Okay. 10 machines are running. All right, let's go work on the output for this bad boy. Because we kind of forgot. All right. Those things are gonna output where again? They're gonna put output. Oh, in the back, right? Wait, yeah, wire. Yes, wire. Okay, so wire sits right here, and wire is gonna come out at 186. So no big deal. So, and we want wire down to that other building, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. So, I guess somewhere here would be good. I don't know, right here. Let's put a sink up. Okay, for the starters, let's fix the output. So we want those guys to run this way for that row and then connect them just like we did the other row, right? Right. Okay, so which means I need to swing this guy in This is the output, so this is sitting. So this is sitting correctly. So this is output to output essentially, right? No, this row needs to be changed. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do that real quick. Six output is gonna go this way. Is it sitting right? Yeah. Now let me see how better to. So output is this way. I should probably do output that way. Output is this way, okay. Output this way. So 4 like this. 3 this way. And then this is gonna be okay, so in theory, this is all should be 1. We just need power to this bad boy. And you should start eating them. See if the top stuff coming over, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go full line speed until we clear the backlog. And then it's gonna drop down to whatever we expect, 180. Something like that. Yeah, just wire such a big spools, they accumulate quite a bit real quick. Especially 2 sets of them. Alright, boss, next phase. Assembler. So we got quite a few of them, but not too many rows. So we got a set of 16, we got a set of 14, and we got a set of 6. I think 4 of them feed on a tile. I honestly don't remember, but I think that was the case, right? Yeah. Alright, so if this is a tile, you see assemblers, blueprints, assembler 4 front to back right here. So this bad boy this is oh, this needs to be pushed back 1 right here. So this bad boy will do how many tiles? 1, 2, I can't quite see. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This bad boy at 4 tiles, and I think you had the way to kind of squeeze them together. So we would swing this one around essentially, so we can merge the other set of machines into them, right? Yeah, it's all right. We can fix it in post, I guess. But so let's say if that's the case, we can do 8 and 8, 16. So the full length of this building, we can do 16 of those, which is our biggest set. And then the other one on top of it is 14, which is essentially this minus 2. So that would be a second floor, I suppose. And then the third floor would be a set of 6. You want to do it this way? You want distance between the building? No. Go for Hawaii. No, we're gonna put walls around it, buddy. Yeah, and it should be enough space for 8 manufacturers right here. After that, Road Kings next year comes out. Yeah, I assume so. I don't even know if it's a multiplayer or a single player Topher. So Road Kings is a ATS version of SnowRunner. No, SnowRunner's answer to ATS. So drive semi-rigs on paved roads type shit. Hauling cargo and all that kind of stuff, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, coming out March 11th. Well, presumably. I mean, we're definitely not gonna fit a train station right here. I actually managed to fit train station in my heavy module factory, but I don't think this pad is big enough. Oh, well, I mean, we'll raise the platform to meet where the train is, because the train is right above you there. But so we can probably do it. It will probably sit on top of this. It just, as long as we're not taller than a train station, I guess it will be all right. I came up here to look. 89. 89 makes no sense. So something is wrong. Oh wait, I'm looking at wrong. 162. Stock them like one building or 2 buildings, like we did the what the fuck they call the foundries. Like do 2 buildings of like 1 floor and 1 floor of assemblers, or you want just stack 1 individual floor all the way up, because that's gonna be 16. It's gonna be 8 and 8, so it's gonna be 2 floors of this. It's gonna be 2 floors of the other guy, and it's gonna be 1 floor. So 5 floors if we do 1 building. And I think so, yeah. Correct. Right. 1, 2, and 3. Correct. Yes. And you want a space in between, I'm assuming? 1, 2, 3. How many tiles you want? Alright, so that's the tile. Alright, so blueprints, assembler. Alright, I want this fucker's facing the other way. Like this. Yeah, in one place. Yeah, in one place because of the sink. Any chance you can move this bastard around a bit? Yeah. Like turn him sideways and just slap him, you know, in a hole in between. Yeah, I'm just looking at the blueprint. We're missing a tile on off of that for some reason. So that guy is going to be in the air a bit. It's because it's a back and I removed that tile, I think. So we need to start like right here probably, right? Yeah. Okay, so here we can take assembler, blueprints, assembler, front to back, okay, 4. And this guy should be able to fit inside that guy. Fuck, the sink is in the way again, boss. Yeah, I need just a hair. There we go. Okay. Right, so that should be... No. Yeah, I fucked it up, didn't I? So that's 8. Yep. The right length. Yep. Guess what? The other sink is going to be in the way too. Today is your day. Okay, so I want this guy to be facing those guys out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the way. Don't move it yet, but I'm fairly positive that that's going to be the case. Yeah, just collided with it a second ago. Thank you. Right, so unless I'm mistaken, that's 8. Like 4 and 4, 8. Oh, yeah, 16, correct. Yeah, so that's floor 1. It fits in exactly the same tile footprint as the other guy, right? Just check if you... Yeah, you powered the other one. Okay. So 16 is those fucking cubes. They take forever to make. All right, so got 10. Okay, so let me grab a quick smoke and a drink, and I'll be back in a minute. And we're gonna start wiring this bad boy up and figure out what goes where. But I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. Yeah. Ah, okay. Oh, nice. That is good news. Which one not output and wire? Oh, this guy right here. Ooh. This guy right here, he gets fed. Why do you think he's... Oh, this whole row is not output and wire. Oh, I just saw a batch come down. Oh, yeah, yeah, when I was redoing this, I removed it and I forgot to put it back. Yep. Yep. Good call. Good find. This one particularly is going to be making a heavy modular frames, which we're gonna need is one of the 4 ingredients for the final phase 3. Those things in the corner you see. The very right one is was it automated control unit or some shit like that, and that one takes computers, heavy modular frames, plastic, and I forget what else. Something else. Yeah. All right. Okay, so there's going to be a row here, which is going to be the 14. This guy right here. And then one on the bottom is going to be the one RDJ was talking about. Okay, so this is my platform. Okay, the 6. Let's make it happen, Captain. 4, front to back. We want... Oh, it was oriented correctly. We want this bad boy right here. It's 4. And add this front to back. Okay, this guy right here. Squeeze them nice and tight so they hug one another, which is not gonna be a problem later. But anyway, so that's 8. So we can kill 2 on the end, I suppose, and call it a day. So this guy can go, and this guy can go. All those. Oh. Yep. Free and free, free and free. Okay. All right, so that's our 6 right here. And then we'll accept wire and plates, which plates are right here. And wire is right over here, which we send this way. So we can just send wire to those guys. Oh, that one needed to be moved. Can I move it? Okay, let's see what we can do here. So those two, the output for this guy, this row, output for this row, I cannot move them anywhere. And yeah. All right. This output is right there. I can do shit with it. Well, that's not great. I don't know if RDJ will like it. I don't know if I like it. Right, this can be moved, yeah. It's as close as it's gonna get. And if I don't do this, this and this will collide too. Ah. I don't know what you all think about this nightmare. Can't move inputs either. Well, actually, technically, I can swing the top ones because they're here to face the other way. And now we'll move this input to be off. Will make it better. So if this guy sits on this line, get it done. Yeah, I know. I'm pondering what that's supposed to look like. So for starters, I can probably swing those guys this way. So if I swing those this way, like this. take this guy. I need to place them in the right place. Right. Clicks. I thought we did it already in some other building. So we must have solved this one before. But I can't remember how. Okay, so that removes the major conflict right there. This line right here. Guess I can push this this one up. Because they sit on this guy. Swinging the other way ain't gonna help. I'm trying to uncluster. Yeah. No, I'm trying to uncluster this. So if you see this right here in the middle, so if you look below right here, this is our problem, that our input and our output collide essentially in the same tile when we bring them that close together. And I know we did this before, so we must have solved it somehow. So, but I honestly don't remember how. Well, look on the very bottom right here. Like this middle row. This fucking clipping on top of clipping right here. You see this? Like that? Yeah, well, so on top, you can look what I start doing on top. I think that's the right approach, I think. So I moved the... I swung one of the input rows the other way. It was facing this way and colliding with this belt. So I swung it this way. So it removed, I don't know, 80% of clipping, but there's still some right here. Like belt can't really come in without clipping here. So we can move this. Yeah, we can just merges, yeah. So we can essentially move merges and then do the conveyor thing. Right? It just... Alright. I honestly don't know if he's gonna click this way. Yeah, it does. Nice. But, the problem with this guy's gonna get blocked. So, presumably this one needs to come up. This. It's probably a solution to our problem right there, so nothing will clip in this. Because we have to rework the whole thing. Nice. Sounds like a lunch menu to me. Now I got you. Figure it out. Sounds like you. Yes. Yeah. I know how those things go. So I think this, yeah, this looks good, but the point is I needed to lift both input lines up, which means we're gonna have to do it fucking whatever 26 more times, so that's gonna be interesting, but I think this works. Okay, so now it's also gonna screw up some of the works, but you know, I think we can live with it. So we need what, wire into both, right? For this 6 wire and the plates and the plate, and they both come from the back, right? Well, we need to work on how we join in this too. That's the major concern right now. And for some reason I made one line to face one way and I made another line to face another way, because why wouldn't I? Yeah, well, oh yes, and you're saying the other one we can reverse the other way? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that actually might work. So wire needs to hit the top one, yeah, and then we can loop it back. And the, yeah. All right, let's work on the wire then. All right, the Z wire is right here, and it's 180. So he is gonna come from here, or whatever. It's gonna be like this. Technically, it's gonna be. Hang on. Well, I'm gonna have to redo it anyway. So, but anyway, for exercise purposes, it's gonna come into this, and it's gonna. Oh shit. Like this, like that, and then he's gonna sit like this, right? Right. And then we can run the line from him, from it, whatever, and it's supposed to hit this guy right here. No, we're gonna link him in the back, right? So it's gonna go this way, and then we need to do something like this, right? So presumably this is gonna be our wire, and then the fuck we're gonna do with the oh, he's gonna come from the back. Oh, this guy's on the floor. Oh, that's kind of awesome. So, all right, so this guy's gonna come from here, which we don't have a space for. but maybe we'll do something like this for him. Well, this row needs to be reversed. Or we can hit either this row or that row. Which row is interesting for us to hit? I guess it's going to be coming from here, right? So probably like this. Probably this is probably the best. Right? Like this. It's going to travel here. And then we can loop them back to here and lift them up to the conveyor, right? So we just need to swing this guy around because he's outputting the other way. All right. So we want him to be fed from this side, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I rebuilt the last lift and now lift in the middle. Did you do the first one? Yeah, okay. All right, so... Okay, so now... No. So the stuff is gonna come into here. And it's gonna get split right here. Presumably, if that's possible. And then we can do this. I mean, we can try to swing an input to face this guy, but I don't think it's enough space there. I think it's gonna get worked. Okay, so that presumably is gonna take care of our inputs here. Let's just figure out the plate situation. Plate lands over here, right? Yeah. And that's just a single line, so... Feels like we should reverse it, maybe? So we don't have to hold it the length of it? Yeah, I just moved that one closer, so that one is... is not ideal unless I swing this guy out a little bit and attach the lift on the other side and then continue that way. I mean, either that or we drag that poor bastard on the floor, which is going to be not looking great. I mean, we probably will enclose this, but still wasting so much space is probably not ideal. It'd be nice to bring him like between those two and send them this way. Well, let's try. So, like I said, I could take this guy and I could put him right here, like this. Like that, right? And I can swing that lift around and then connect the belt right here and then continue with this belt out. Yeah. Right, so 6. I want output to come this way. Let's see if the belt works. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, that one doesn't need anything. So now this guy should be able to. Like this, right? Nice and scenic route. This doesn't line up right. You want me to swing him into the interior or swing this one out to the edge? How do you feel about them apples? Just continue down on the very edge. Okay. So that's our plates being loaded, transferred to this line, and presumably being loaded on the other side. We'll assume that all of this works. Now, yeah, I didn't, yeah. So this guy can die. This guy can die. And why don't you... They're really gonna give me that problem. This way, buddy. One second, let me just fiddle with this for 1 second. Like this, maybe? This, I think. God, come on. Yeah. What is happening right now? Why does he want to be straight? I don't understand what this game is trying to do right now. Yeah, I know. Hey, neighbor is here. What is going on, sir? Yeah, I specifically enjoyed the smoking balcony in the back, dude. That was fucking hilarious. Sergio special right there. I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. Don't give him any ideas, dude. Alright, so I think both plate and wire presumably loaded into the both rows right now. Yeah. Alright, so now we need to figure out the output for two of those fuckers. And output is gonna go... well, I guess we can link them here, right? And then put the nozzle up or down depending on how it's gonna get fed down, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, neighbor, thank you, sir. It was much appreciated. Like I said, we found it hilarious. Now the problem, we can't send it down because this conveyor is fucking sits right in front of our face. So I suggest we send it down right here somewhere. The bottom row. What do you think? Right where the sink is, I assume. Unless, well, I mean, we're gonna have to fuck with it, but it's coming out to loop them together. But my problem is that on the back we cannot drop it down because this is a 3 rows of machine and the other one is 4, which means we'll collide with the 4th machine if we send it straight down here. And we cannot bring it past this belt. You figured out your flipping situation, I assume? Yeah. Okay, so that means they're coming out here. Which means we need to join them in the back right here. Which means this guy is input and this guy is an input. I assume we want to use this guy because it's closer to the edge, so we can reverse this guy to go the other way. Yeah, so neighbor and I were chatting in my stream last night, right? He's been doing the coffee cup race event thing, and he enjoys it very much. So there's a whole bunch of streamers which do a lot of really cool builds, essentially build a racetrack for Explorer for like the whole world, and it's a really interesting build. Neighbor lusts okay, sorry, might be neighbor's Monday stream has a whole bunch of it, so if you rewind first, I don't know, 30 minutes of this, you'll get a good idea. The only catch to this, yeah, it's a race, so you essentially install the mod, which is kind of will get the whole racing thing hooked up, so it shouldn't be a huge deal to go do this. Okay, so it's gonna come out right here. We're gonna drop it past this stile. So presumably somewhere here. So we can put the sink right here and then deal with it. Explorer. All right, hang on. I'll show you. Organic transport. Explorer. One of those fucking things. I'm not sure why autopilot is disabled. Fixed camera. Yeah. I don't know why this thing won't move though. Oh yeah, good point. Thank you. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Sorry, might be. I'm not giving this thing more than 5. Fuel. Okay, here we go. I'm like, yeah, so this thing is, yeah, it's hosted by the devs and the community server here. You can take this for a spin. The server company. Are you trying to fucking blow me up? Is this? Why are you trying to blow me up, boss? What did I do? Yeah, so essentially yeah, and then you go join the server. They got them all over the world. Yeah, just like you join my server, you punch it in that info, and it's gonna join you to there. It's gonna give you a list of their servers, essentially. I don't actually know if there's a mod manager built into Satisfactory itself or this a Steam thing. You gonna drive this thing or what? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I only put like four cans in it because I think biofuel is worth to me more than gold. The race has slooped so they're faster. Oh yeah, I see. All right, we were gonna put the you can delete it, or you can just leave it. Yeah, again, but there is water under it, under the factory floor. All right, so I think this is our output, right? Special awesome sink. Okay, so this should be good to make some plates. So let's get them warmed up, I suppose. I don't have power here, so let me bring power up. Can you set the clock for those things? Mr. RDJ. Mr. RDJ! He's muted. I think. RDJ, can you set? Yeah, can you set the clock for those bad boys? I don't know if I want to do it off the 4th floor though. That seems stupid. Or do it here and then bring it up. Serious, sir. Yeah, so presumably if you and I get our shit together, we can try racing on Saturday when Neighbors joins. We just need to figure out, are we joining Australia servers or are we gonna have him join US servers, but clearly 3 of us cannot be. Oh, that's how it is. Alright. Alright, so... No, I'm working on the power. Just if you just set the speed, I think I can power them up. Although this thing is in a very inconvenient place. Muzzle for this. Where was it? Was it in an Epic store? Search for coffee cup. Yeah, that's right. Yep. What? Neighbor not allowed on a little bit. Oh. And the only thing I didn't get where he got the mod manager from. It's a just download on the interwebs. Okay. That makes me less excited, but I'll go look at it and see if it has any proper markings of proper software things or not. You see where that link leads to. You send it to me. Faceit.app. Okay. Fixit.app. Alright, I'll look into it. Okay, so they are on, I think, right now, boss. Yeah. And they are moving and grooving. This guy's being loaded, this guy being loaded, and output should be going to this awesome sync, which we need to clock. Logistics. This guy right here. I saw a couple of plates go by. They usually take forever, but outputs are linked. I'm gonna go upstairs and look if each one of them is outputting and not hoarding the gear. This one is doing stuff. This one is also doing stuff. This one's looking good. One is waiting for wire, and this one is also making stuff. Okay, presumably all of them are doing stuff. How many of them we're supposed to get out of this? We're supposed to get 27 per minute. We're up to 24 based on this clock right here, and some machines hasn't warmed up yet, so presumably this is going to be okay. Yeah, it says 27. All right, so now what's next on our list? You want to hook up that one on the bottom, which is the 16, and then because we didn't do the 14 yet. It's reinforced iron plates and 139 of steel pipe. That's the only big thing I didn't agree with that video I sent you is his love for iron pipe. So, well, this is the list of the good shit. This one was 192. No, this is 140. Okay, so the pipes needed for this guy is 188, which is for the final product. So they're sitting behind me, and this is 140. So this line, I'm standing in front of right now is what needs to come over there, which is gonna be a fucking, oh, they're right here, like literally right here. So we'll just feed the pipes right into here. We just need to reverse both lines. Well, we need to unclusterfuck this anyway, and they all gonna get fed from one line, so we just feed it straight down, right? Right. Yep. And then the other ones we drop in down here. So that's perfect. We'll drop the other one down here and feed the other line. Okay, so TLDR, the line closest to the... Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's do the top. Let's do the top line. We're gonna swing him out this way, so this one is gonna come up. All right. So, all right. Hang on. Yeah. I'm just trying to think through. This one is gonna come down here, and we want to feed him right next to this guy. Because that's important depending on what we do with this line. Or do we want to feed them? Because they're gonna come down here. We can feed this line, which is what we configured, I think, or close to it. We feed in, yeah, right here. So yeah, we feed in the closest one. So yeah, let's probably do this. So this one is gonna be the feed for one. The one I'm gonna swing this way. All right, so which means this guy is gonna get fed from this side. Okay, just trying to make sure I don't lose it. Okay, so now conveyors right here. Yep. Yeah. So this guy. Okay, so this line will take. Did I? Oh, okay. It don't matter. I need to continue going this way. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to really hard to make sure I don't have to reverse the belts twice. I hope I didn't fuck it up. This is the closest feed to this, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. At least that's what Neighbor was saying. I never touched mod for Satisfactory, so I wouldn't know just yet. And Neighbor, this thing doesn't disable the achievements, does it? So I'd be disappointed if that happened to me. That is the important message, sir. Well, we wouldn't be using this server to play the coffee cup. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, so presumably this feed. This feed will fit that row. And we need to loop that feed into this guy. Right, to feed this. The second row machines, right? Yeah. So this guy needs to be reversed as well. Alright. Just make sure I place the first one correctly. Okay, so presumably this one is going to be our pipes, which should be able to travel to both rows and feed all of the machines. Right. Now let's work on the on this row. Now this is shit. I guess pipes are gonna go here because this row needs to come up and sit here. You know what? I will. This row has already been reversed, right? So I'll do it from that row. All right, let's fix that row. and I will look into this guy. All right, so this guy needs to go. Five. From here. Would you get the? Oh, okay, that guy right there. Right. Let me just try this guy out. Yeah. Okay. Even a straight line. See what? All right. Okay, so this is gonna be our pipeline. What? Okay, so this guy is going this way, but in the reality, it's gonna. Oh, so this is good. I just need to swing. I don't even need to swing him around. So this guy is gonna come out of here. I don't want him to come out of here. I want him to come out of the. Wait, what? Which way are you going? Oh, it's going this way. And this guy is gonna get fed from here. So I want this guy to receive this stuff. Okay, so this guy needs to be reversed on the bottom. And then it's gonna get into this guy, which is gonna be awesome because he's gonna transport it down this way. All right, so I don't have to redo this row. I just need to redo that one last bottom row. Right, okay. Let's do that real quick. All right, so, and I want him to, this guy, I want to come from the fuck. Yeah, I know. I want him to output down here. So he's gonna come from here. And so input from here. Right. He's gonna output this way. And this is gonna go into here. Right. Huh. Alright, Jerry, I gotta redo this row. Alright. Yep, that's all good. I reversed this. Thank you, Gambit. Heist is on. Alright, so I think both lines are ready the way they need to be set. So the pipes need to go into this guy, I think. Pipes coming out of this guy. Here. I need to go into this guy right here. So... Nice. Okay, so output was this guy. Yeah, right now we're gonna make frames. That's 18 is the frames, right? Oh, 16, not 18, 16, yeah. All right, and so I sent the pipes down. And then the plates from the top, so now we need to go and figure out how to drop the plates down from the top. Yeah, well, actually gonna so the question is where we want this. We want this guy to feed into the we're coming up front into here. Okay. So that tile is available, so we can come as close as we want, I suppose, to this guy. What defined thing? Are you higher than me? Yeah. On the bottom. Yeah. So this guy yeah, yeah. This is wrong. This is wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay, so this guy should be here with the input coming from that side. This guy needs to go away. Correct, yes. And we didn't work on output just yet. Okay. Rest of them are sane, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this guy's gonna get like this, so... Let's do that again. Those plates? Not even, I think. So our output should be going into this guy. Yeah, there is another sink. For the pipes, needs to be deleted here somewhere. This guy? This guy. Okay, did you delete that out of the sink? Alright. Alright, it's gonna get a hot minute for them to get loaded. Or at least for the plates to come down. I think they are working. They should be in, yeah, I see 5 plates here, 5 plates here, 5 here. So let's start moving the plates down the road. Okay, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette at 27 a minute. It's gonna take him a minute. I'll be right back though. All right, I'm back. Yeah, me too. I'm working on the output now. Can you set the speeds and the recipe for those bad boys, please? I will see if I can. Yeah, I'm just finishing up on this guy. Apparently, I used the wrong blueprint for this guy, so half of them facing one way, half of them facing another. So that's not super helpful. Okay, so output should be all set. Let's see here. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, she should be good. Now we just need power. presumably. Power is right here. Here, I want it over there. Right here. I need to grab this guy right here. He's over here. Okay. Firing those bad boys up. Smell this spot. Okay. Oh wait, I need to extend the power from one row to another. Okay. Well, 16 of them are working on stuff. It's gonna take, this is a really long manifold, it's gonna take them a while to warm up. We can probably throw plates in there manually and the pipes, I guess, because we got both of them in dimensional depot once we get closer to needing them. But in my game it took a really long time, like an hour for this thing to warm up. They're not very fast. The plates, I mean. Alright. Okay, so they should be going to this sink right here. And that should give us X amount of those things. Oh, the first wave is coming. We're looking for 41. So far we got 12. Okay, it's gonna take a minute. Alright, which leaves us with butter now. I need... I need front to back, that's 4. This way. Okay, so that's 1. So that's 4. Fuck that up. Okay. Friends, let's go again. This. Yep. This guy is gonna go like that. Okay, that's 8. And we need what, 14? Do we want it in 2 rows or 1 row? Because if I drop 4 here, it's going to make it 12. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it's a slow question. Okay, that should make it, I fucked that up. Okay, now that should make it, 16. And so we get to delete the last two. Right? 1, 2, no, yeah. Just clean up what we deleted. Okay, that's cleaned up. Alright, let's figure out how we feed in that beast. Okay, so that will take cement, which we presumably have somewhere here. So we'll take this guy, we can feed it all the way up like we do here into one of those rows, and the second one is pipes, which are back here somewhere. As well as sink. Could be in this building. Right here, the pipes. So pipes are coming from the back. Okay. This is the input, which is I'm gonna raise. All right, so let's swing this input out. I want to raise this guy up. Go. That one is up. This is gonna be the pipes right there. Here. Ooh. Here and then over here. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Swing this guy, face this way, and then send him down here. Okay. Maybe even turn this guy. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's continue fixing this then. Coming from there. Yeah, I'm working on a pipe problem at the moment. They're not. Are they not aligned? Yeah, according to this. Don't understand. If we move this, they're still okay. Oh, okay, they are not aligned. Okay. Fuck. So that line has to be reversed. This thing too. It's gonna. Oh, okay. It's gonna come this way. It's to come into this guy. Right here, the other way. Okay. That real quick. Okay. Now, presumably this guy. Straight. Go this way. And then over that way. Okay, so that should be our input for pipes. Well, that's correct. Now, let's redo the other side of this, which is going to be cement coming from here, from the bottom. So they're going to fit this guy right here. So that line needs to be reversed. Other way. Thank you. Okay, so they can't come in here, and they need to be fed into these guys, which need to be reversed. So these guys right here. They need to come this way. See how deep they need to go. This is good, right? Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right. So now, just gotta make sure I don't get them confused. This guy right here. Delete this guy right here. Delete. This guy right here. This guy right here. This guy right here. This guy. And so Samantha's gonna come into this guy. Go down. Come up here, hit this guy. Something like this. Yeah. All right. Okay, so those two also should be connected and ready to go. So Samantha's gonna come from the front, and the pipes are gonna come from the back. So cement should be loaded somewhere into this guy, somewhere here, presumably. There's no machines on the bottom here, right? Except the sinks. Yeah, about 24 of these things. Okay. So, problem here is the conveyor. That conveyor right here. Yes, we one second, take a peek. Just fix this guy. I think we're gonna need to feed him from the... What did I do? Yeah, the problem is on the bottom there. I can't cross, I think. So I think I gotta go down this way. Well, I can't, I guess. But I can go here somewhere. Say like right here. They're all on the same level. Where? Right here? Yeah. Yeah, so if we fit cement into this, I think it should hit the right thing. Okay, so that's not gonna work. This part. Put this way. Oh. Cement should be going now upstairs. See if it gets loaded where it needs to be. Here. Jump on top. Load it into here. Okay, this marginal looks correct. The pipes, which are on this side. Here. Up there. Okay, pipes have been loaded. And they're going for the second row. This looks marginally correct as well. Okay. So pipes and the okay. Right, so then now the output should be going. Where we put an output for the cubes? Put an output for cubes right here. Okay, so for second, they're still at 18. Well, I guess they can run overnight. I gotta go in 10 minutes anyway. And they will fill up overnight. Yes, I'm just trying to figure out where we output in butter. So frames are going to be output up front. The question is where we put in the butter. Where's the last concrete being sunk to? Am I missing something? Alright, yeah, there's concrete and there's pipes. Okay, so you're saying round butter to the front, right? Okay, so right now they both output into the front. Okay. They are, they're not that fast. So it takes them a while. Because it's a 100 stack and we're only making whatever we're making, 16 a minute, 27 a minute, I forget. It takes them a while to fill the 100 stack on each machine. Yes, that's... Yeah, I mean, we have enough in Dimensional Depot. If we want to speed it up, we can just speed it by hand. But there is no point since but yeah, overnight it should fill up all of them and give us give us the speed we're looking for. Okay, so here it's supposedly gonna go this way. And then and it's supposed to come out of here. So just make them a sink for this. So on some sink. All right, you want to set the speed for the and the recipe for those machines, and we should be good to go, please. You got a free hand. Oh, I gotta figure out the power for this. Yeah, they're getting stuff in. Oh, I didn't hook up the second row. Again. Okay, those guys are green. Alright. This one is gonna go faster, but it's also gonna take them a little while to get there. Let's just make sure the output is flowing. What about this guys? Yep, I see him dropping the butter. It's going, it's doing its own thing. Okay. Alright, so I guess this is all the assemblers we need to worry about. So for tomorrow, we just need to deploy the, what do we got? Eight manufacturers fit the shit in, and then this thing should be hot. Hopefully all of the machines will fill up by tomorrow. And that will give us what we need, presumably. And then we can start slapping the facade on this beast. Yeah, looks good. Shit ton, probably. With 52. Yeah, 52. It is 52. Yeah, it's gonna take it a hot minute. Yeah. All right, boss. On that note, I'm gonna run. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.